What is up guys, Card here, and today I'm here with another Digimon card game unboxing. Today we'll be unboxing the ST-13. This is the Ragnalordmon start deck. So without further ado, let's get right into the unboxing. So as you can see, we already unboxed the ST-12 start deck over there, so you guys have not seen that yet. You guys can check it out. But honestly, I'm very excited for both these start decks. These are very, very solid products. I think Digimon doesn't really get that many sets, which a lot of people are not happy about, because in most traditional TCGs, I think sets usually come out once a month, and the 1.5 month wait for the supplies is kind of too long for some players. Some people like products every month on the dot. So, you know, I kind of like the pace that we get it at, so that players can rest and the meta can just chill out a bit and just evolve according to different decks that are dominating. Like how it will evolve from a very, very Grandis Coagumon meta into a more diverse meta with a Beelzemon security control in the meta as well, just to keep it in check. So I quite like it. But let's have a look at the main deck first. So let's have a look at the level 2s. I think this is the baby for Ragnalordmon. So basically, when a Legend Arms card is played by an effect, you can get +1 memory. So very good, very interesting. Because this deck, Ragnalordmon, has a new mechanic now, and I think it's quite interesting. It looks very good. I'm not sure how good it'll actually be in actual situations, but it looks very solid right now. This is the Zubamon. On play, if you have a Legend Arms or a black Digimon, you can put this to the bottom evolution source, and then you can look at the top card of the deck. If it's a Legend Arms card, you can just play it. Legend Arms 7 cost less card, then you can just play it. If not, you can just add it to your hand. I think it's the mechanic is just really really good in general. So this is the level 4 for the Zubamon line. It has another on-play effect. So all of them pretty much have on-play effects, and then obviously their inherit has something to do with it being a Legend's Arm or a black Digimon, the opposite color basically. These ones have the popping effects. I like the old Zubamon line more because it's more aggressive. It gives you security checks, but this is nice as well. It just gives you a little bit more control. So that is the level 4, and then we also have, it only comes with 2. Okay, 2 of the Digimon. If a Legend Arms would Digivolve into this card, or a black Digimon would Digivolve into this card, then you can have it cost -1. So it's pretty interesting skill. And then at the end of your turn, you can just Jogress. So this is the Jogress card for the red. It's pretty good. I'm pretty sure we're getting a black one as well. Next, we are getting this is the SR already. So this is the Ragnalordmon. Very cool skill. The inherit skill just gives you a delicate plan, but it's limited to only Ragnalordmons. So yeah, you don't have to run a delicate plan in this deck. And then when this card is added to this card's source, then you can get +2 in power and +1 security check. And when this card attacks, you can open top 3 cards of your deck and play a Legend Arms that is 7 cost or less. Very, very strong card. This is very strong. Very, very strong. Holy crap. And then we get the other SR, which is the Ragnalordmon. Very strong as well. It has Blitz. And then I don't think you'll usually use the Blitz that often though, because if you are Jogressing, you won't. And no, I guess you will. I guess if you hard cast the thing, you can still Jogress. But yeah, it's interesting. And then on either player's turn, if your opponent's security is deleted, then this card can unsuspend. So very strong, very, very strong. I don't know how good it is in play yet because I haven't tested it, but on paper it looks really strong. Looks like another One Punch Man deck that has a built-in delicate plan. I'm not sure how long it'll take to build up to level 7, because same with the Maximon deck. The Maximon deck is very strong as well, but Maximon or Digimon deck. But I think in the current meta, there's ways to get over it, and that's mainly playing against security control and stuff. But this one has built a delicate plan, so I don't know. All right, next let's look at the other cards. So we have the Vanillas, and we have the Chikurimon. This is the cost reduction prevention for black, so that's pretty good. We also have the Rudomon. This is the same effect as the Zubamon one, except it gives your Legend Arms blocker, which is very important. And we have the Vanillas for black. Okay, we also have the Tia Rudomon. Also gives your Ancient Arms the blocker trait. So I think it's pretty good. I'm probably gonna play majority red. Like I'm gonna use the BT3 red stuff, and then I'll use the Troll deck stuff. Probably, I don't know. Still kind of testing it. So that's that. And we also have 2 new Nightmons. This is a red and black one. Oh, we have a rare. This is the Raiji Rudomon. So on your opponent's turn, this card cannot be deleted by your opponent's card effects. And then, yeah, it has the Jogger's effect as well. Alright, we also have 4 of the Rudramon, the shield one. So, once per turn, if you add a card to this card's evolution source, then this Digimon cannot be destroyed by card effects, bounce to hand, return to deck. But it can get BT deducted. And on evolution, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck and then play a level cost 7 or less Legend Arms card. So the deck just works really well with itself. So it looks very solid. And of course, the inherent skill is just this card cannot be targeted by opponent's effects during your opponent's turn. And as long as this card's a Ragnalordmon. So your Ragnalordmon is pretty much invincible on your opponent's turn, I think. Unless, how much DP does it have? It has 15k. I guess he can crash because this deck doesn't have anything that buffs DP. Unless you add some, you can add some Agumons, I guess. The ST-13 Agumon that gives 2000 DP when attacks. They have 17k, so he's pretty much gonna be invincible. I don't know. It sounds pretty good. We'll see. Maybe he's actually really bad. I don't know. And we have the Ragnalordmon option card. So if you have a Legend Arms, you can ignore the color requirements. Main phase is just to destroy the highest DP Digimon. So it's red. It's red. So that's pretty cool. More removal. And the other option is delay. This one works with your Legend Arms. So main phase, if you have you can play a Legend Arms 7 cost Digimon from your hand and then move this card to that area. And the delay skill is look at the top 4 cards in your deck, open the top 4 cards of the deck, and then you can rearrange them, I think. I'll put it in the top or bottom. So you can pretty much stack your deck so that whenever you play the option cards or the rookies, you can always hit. So this is very good as well, especially since you can play a 7 cost for 4 cost. So yeah, it's good. It's very good. And that's the main deck. Let's have a look at the power counter. So we have just these 2 boys. We have the Ragnalordmon and the Ragnalordmon. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like it. And then, of course, let's have a look at the promos. If you guys saw my Just One deck, then you guys have already seen it. But basically, we get the Tai, you get the Davis, you get the TK, you get the Ken, you get the Izzy, and you get the mat. Of course, the most expensive card is probably going to be Davis. Very nice alt art. It's the scratchy texture one. And of course, this card is still very expensive, so he got a much needed reprint. Very, very happy with that. Please reprint the promo Agumons and Garurumons for more poor bros out there. And of course, last thing before we wrap up, let's have a look at the playmat. So we have the Ragnalordmon in this side, looking menacing AF. Very cool. I really like the artwork for the Ragnalordmon. And the other side, we have the two Juggerus boys. Juggerus material boys. Very cool. This guy, he reminds me of Gold Experience for some reason, except he's... No, not Gold Experience. He looks like a hybrid of Gold Experience and Crazy Diamond. I don't know. What do you guys think? He looks pretty cool. With like a Gundam horn. Like an ashtray horn. Yeah, I don't know. I just like his design. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this deck unboxing, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to support the channel, feel free to use the affiliate links down below. But this is pretty much it from Card Otaku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!